Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready,
so
set.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Lions.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go.
And now they'll shift things around. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Given 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Lions.
Yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
79 9 Bronco. Now 18, 5, Cougar 9, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go! Viking 8, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Panther Street.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And nowhere to run at the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
At the 19-yard
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
Reload, reload. Check, hurt. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 3. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
2nd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now the first carry here for the running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll look to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how pick up to keep their drive alive?
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 3. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26. Yards.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Montgomery is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through.
But under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Michael Williams. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
70 Rangers. Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger. Go, Reed, go. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion, Set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cup 19, Cup 79, Warriors 7, 60 Bobcats, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Well, man, right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay a 4-point game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready?
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll audible to something else.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 69 Cup 19.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get it. Viking 18, Dragon 60, 79, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash. Say, hurt. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Lions 3.
The The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 69 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 19, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Buffalo 18. 70 Dragon 60.
They go play action here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18, Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On play action, they'll throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
We're online
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
38-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, smash! Street! Ready!
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before it's taken down. The 71 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, 60 Eagles! Check smash!
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Derek Barnes in on the stop. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Panther 60.
the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Big Lion. Let's go.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
19, Dragon 60, 70, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, right?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Cougar 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Press all 80. Ready.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Whistle alert. Check 6 guard. Steady.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
And that's nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Trap 60, trap 60, 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll look to throw here. And he is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Niners are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Niners 21, Lions 10.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Okay, ready?
They'll set up a throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back. Ball and pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Cougar 19. Get it.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 18 now.
That's the score. Niners 28, Lions 10.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
is a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's go now. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7, 18. Pioneer.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Right there, right. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Jack Campbell drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the 49ers, That early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.